Mm-hmm.
So now we'll take a little rest, and then there are, a series of meetings in the evening.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The Canadian, our people are very, very excited about, building our self-sustaining communities in
Mm-hmm.
Texas as well as in Saskatchewan.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we need
Yeah.
lot of engineers basically, and we can give them the immigration, or enroll them as a student in our university, and so they can come to Canada and or USA both. Canada is easier because a lot of incentives are being given by the government, so the funds are available. Lot of land in Saskatchewan, huge province, so it's very, very exciting for everybody.
It's a little cold, no? That place.
It is cold, but idea is this. You see, the discussion was this, that in any terrain, whether very, very hot, okay, like Middle East, or very, very cold, like Canada, our community will be comfortable. So that's the
Mm-hmm.
whole idea. And that's a challenge I've given to all the, developers, architects, and, so that's the whole idea about the technology, that, okay, whatever the environment or the climate is, we can live comfortably, 365 days without any problems. So now
Okay.
they have taken up the challenge basically, and simply because I told them that, okay, I am giving the economic vibrancy to everybody. And, because I have gold, and gold has actually, provided us this mechanism of, doing all the work. So now we don't have to worry about the finance, and every one of you guys, and, you guys are very powerful people. They're all, based in Los Angeles, and very, very powerful people. Okay. All engineers, architects, and, huge, profile, very, very high profile people. They are all now in it, and I told them everybody becomes a member and we move forward. So this gentleman, the Cure for Humanity guy, also developed the whole proposal and plan. He's building the 110 home community for like 2.3 million, dollars, which is very, very attractive. But then, my model was this, everybody rejected them, I said, what kind of, dumb houses are these? You've got a much better technology. So I tell them that's the whole idea. Okay. Because I know this guy from about 5 years ago. I'm an ambassador of this Cure for Humanity in Pakistan. And we
Uh-huh.
wanted to build these, we wanted to provide food with dignity to everyone. So that is the reason we are friends. Okay. Now,
Okay.
obviously, I mean, everybody has worked towards, cost effectively doing is building those technologies. And, I know where the technology came from. It's a dome technology, which I introduced, a long time ago. And the inventor of the dome technology, monolithic dome, based in Texas, is a very good friend of mine. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so, these are all the people we know, and they can do, they have built miraculous houses, wonderful houses, disaster proof houses. And those houses have survived, all the earthquakes and all the tornadoes and all the stuff, which is going on in US, and they show it to everybody. You see, this is the disaster. See our home, it is still up and up there, without any problems.
Mm-hmm.
So the technologies, which I have accumulated, works. Everybody know it works, because we have already built those things, and those kind of structures are already available for people to see. But now I have really made it sort of automatic in a way. I have reduced the timeline of, building the homes. And I have also, reduced the cost of building it by just using waste. All the waste, agriculture waste, plastic waste, all those things, we are converting those into homes. So nobody can beat us basically, you know, in terms of cost, in terms of quality, in terms of engineering design, all of these things. So what happened was this, okay? I've been working with Cure for Humanity, okay? Although I know that, you know, I have got a better technology than them. Then Kane was, you know, working alone. Dr. Olivier is a very, very good friend. He was all along working with me. You know, whatever I asked him, he did it, you know. He developed this Wheel of Life farm. Then I put all these two guys together, you know, Ken Telford and, Dr. Paul Olivier. So when they combined, they created a very, very unique designs, you know. And all the ideas which, Dr. Olivier had about the structure completely changed after he collaborated with Kane. So now it's a brand new design. Okay, very, very cost effective, 5G proof, you know, and so they are now working as a team. And I'm adding a third gentleman now, you know, from Canada, who is also an inventor and a wonderful architecture. And they have developed their own technology, which looks to me as even better than, our Koto IBS. I said, good. I am a person who uses the best available technology. Okay. And I can combine maybe 5 different technologies together to build my community, which will be a benchmark, unique community, you know. And I want to make sure that, all the homeless, currently homeless, lives in those communities, and people who are living in cities and, you know, people who are living in White House will be really envious. You know, what happened here? You know, we are living a miserable life, and, you know, see all these people, you know, homeless people are enjoying a royal life, you know. So that's what we want to demonstrate. And they love the idea, they love the concept. And now we are really moving forward with this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, I had, I sort of, this guy, became a little abusive. You know, the guy whom you don't like, Gabriel. And he was
Gabriel,
abusive.
yeah.
Yeah,
What happened with him?
Yeah, he was abusive about you, and I gave him my peace of mind yesterday. Okay.
Abusive about me? He was speaking badly about
Yeah,
me?
he was speaking badly about you. Be careful. This guy is bad, you know, and he doesn't have any manners and stuff like that, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
anyways, I
Okay.
said, well, fine.
Right.
I mean, don't worry about him, you know. I mean, if you guys are having a huge egos and you're not getting along, don't worry about it. But then what happened was that I actually prepared the SPA, you know, with my passport copy and everything. And I simply told them that you get the gold to Canada. Okay. My Canadian company is going to be, you know, converting the gold into bars, bullion bars, and they will be selling it immediately. Okay. And then we will transfer the money to Pakistan and the rice will be shipped. Because the rice is ready to be shipped. You know, I've already started the process. So he said, okay, wonderful, you know, because I attached my passport and everything to that SPA. So then, then this guy sends me another SPA, which is exactly opposite to what I agreed on. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they have just stamped and signed it. So I didn't even worried about checking it, you know. But then Jamal called me and he says, well, what is happening, Mufaddal? I mean, this thing is, you know, these people are crazy. And he actually exactly iterated what you told me. All right. That these
Why did I
people,
tell? Why
yeah,
did I tell?
these people do not have any gold. Okay. They are really scammers. They don't have any gold. Okay. And what they are trying to do is this, that, you know, once you ship the rice, when the rice is, you know, getting there, then they will be arranging the gold. Okay. From the miners or from wherever, you know. So they really don't have any gold in stock. And yesterday I said, okay, I mean, he said, well, you signed the agreement. So I said, well, I have already signed the agreement. Why you are asking me to sign the agreement again? So then he comes and tells me that your agreement was rejected. So I said, who in the hell rejected my agreement? Okay. I don't like people rejecting my signed document. Okay. When you agree on it and when you agree on my terms and conditions, I've worked very hard for it. All my team in Pakistan is, my farmers and my, a lot of people are at work to process this order for you. Okay. My Canadian team is working to, get these things moving. And who in the hell are you and these guys, this young, rowdy kid Rashid, okay, to reject my SPA?
And what did Gabriel say? I mean, your friend,
So I
Gabriel.
simply told him that, man, and I told him, okay, I need $750,000, okay, to start packing the rice. I've already locked the rice. I've got 22,000 metric ton rice already locked. Okay. Commitment has been made already for that rice. And I need $750,000 to pack it, because I need to buy the bags and I need to, print my bags and, bag the rice so that, it is in the export quality containers and, the container then will be shipped out of Karachi. So we are all ready. I've done all that part. Now I need only $750,000, which is, nothing. It's like equivalent to maybe 20 kg gold. Calculate, the quantity of gold we need. So I told him that you ask this guy Rashid to send you, not anybody else, you, 30 kilogram gold. You sell the gold, my company in Dallas will, transfer the gold into bullion. They will sell it and then they will wire the money to Pakistan and we move on.
To send the gold to this person from Gabriel?
Yeah. I told him, get it. You are the mandate, right? I don't want the gold. I want the money to process the rice. You get the gold. You fly to Rashid, pick the gold, bring it to United States, 20 kg and sell it. And then give the money to me. And if you don't do that, my friend, you are in serious trouble. Because I'm going to sue the pants out of you. Okay, and you will be slaving for me for life. Don't mess with us and, all the people whom I have involved, in doing this transaction. So I warned him and, and he said, what happened to you? I said, well, this is it. Nobody in the world insults me. Who are these guys who rejected my SPA? And I'm going to be billing you now for more than the cost of this transaction, of the amount of time you have wasted of all my people. And you will get the invoice, and if you don't pay, you are going to the prison. I'm going to make sure that you are locked up. And then he comes and tells me that I've recorded your threats. And I said, well, and he is going to send it to embassy of USA. I said, please do. And the embassy is going to be sending it to Trump, and Trump will personally take care of you. Put you in the, in the Gautama Bay, the very, very high security prison where you will never be coming out of it. We don't like scammers and we don't like cheaters and we don't like liars like you guys. So anyway, I was actually, tired and worked very hard. We developed the whole strategy. And then this guy said, give me a call. So I said, well, let's give a peace of mind, to this guy and then, fix them. So now we are after them, and I have, forwarded all the stuff to, Larry Fortner. Okay. And I asked him to take care of this guy. Okay. So it will happen. I mean, so, that's progress with respect to these guys, Gabriel and ODMX. And the positive news is this, that we want to really move forward with the rice transaction. It will be going to Mombasa. Our brand, SAMS Climate Smart Rice, will be launched. People are excited about it, and things are moving forward, in Uganda, as well as, in Canada. Both of these.
Okay, can I comment?
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead. An update
Sure,
from you also. I just gave my update.
Right, but I told you, no, that this person Gabriel was of no value. So I do not know why you insist.
No, no, no. I wanted him. I wanted him to corner him down. Okay. Now I've got all the proof in the world, and I've really cornered him down. And I'm not actually speaking behind him. I gave him my peace of mind, and now I'm going to really be fixing him. Okay, he's not going to be having
Yeah, but I
a
mean,
good night's sleep anymore.
this person takes the liberty to speak wrong about me, and
No,
next he's going
he
to
did,
speak.
and I lost my mind
Yeah,
actually. I
yeah, but
lost
I
my
mean,
mind, and I told him that,
it's
all
like
the time, Guillermo is
he's
an
a
engine.
crazy guy, no? He's a
He
crazy.
is. And I don't like crazy guy to be roaming around in freely in the streets of United States. They should be
Right.
locked up.
Sure.
And I will make sure that
Sure.
that guy is locked up.
Yeah, it's he's probably a very unhappy person that really knows nothing about how to do a good job, no?
No, no, I
So
mean,
he's
I don't have any problems in working with dumb people. Okay. I don't have any
no, but
problems
you lose time
as long
and
as the
money.
dumb people are honest and they want to learn. Okay, so I considered this guy to be one of the dumb brokers, okay, who introduced me to a lot of good people, okay, like the Red
Okay.
Diamond deal and stuff like that. So I said, okay, no problems, as long as he is introducing me to the good people, and he's dumb. I know that. I knew that right from the beginning. But he has been, I mean, everybody sort of is whatever they are. Everybody is not intelligent. Yeah, but this guy was trying to do, hard work and everything, and he did a lot of hard work. Introduced me to a lot of people in USA. Okay, and so I said, okay. I mean, so that's the reason I kept him in the loop. But then once he became insulting, then I said, well, I mean, now you are going to get a piece of my mind, and really not the piece of the mind. I'm just not just joking. I'm going to put him in the prison.
Okay, that will be a very good point,
I
Faral,
will, and Larry Fortner is going to assure that he goes into the prison. Okay. I told him, I gave him all the stuff, and I told him, do the due diligence on this guy. I'm going to if this guy he looks like a scammer, and if this guy doesn't fly to Dubai with 30-kilogram gold, I'm going to put him in the prison also. His passport and everything is with me, Rashid.
Okay.
And he will get a bill and an invoice of such an amount that the whole family is going to be slaving, in my farm school, working for me for life. It's what I told them.
Okay.
I mean, I don't like people who are scammers, and I as we discussed, with you also last time, that give me the list of all the scammers in the world. I'm going to put them where they belong.
Okay.
They are worse than the criminals,
You're right. But well, but I told you, remember,
yep,
I told you, no?
I know that. And now actually the reason was that, I mean, we have really spent a lot of the time and efforts and everything. And I simply, was moving forward. Jamal was also warning me, Mufaddal, I don't think that these people have anything, okay? They don't have the money, they don't have gold, okay? But I mean, that's my opinion, but you are insisting that, okay, these people looks good to me, the website looks good and stuff like that. So then Jamal simply told me that, okay, we don't care if they are crooks, they are scammers, and the biggest scammer and the crook is sitting in White House. So we don't care who they are, okay? As long as they do business and they pay us money, we can do business with them, okay? In a secure way. It should be, business should be done on our terms, or international terms, And we give them all the option, escrow account, this account, that account, go to any bank of your choice, your bank, show them the gold over there and you get the LC. I will make sure that you will get the LC from that bank because we have connections with the banks.
Right, but I mean, the thing is, you kept insisting, no? I mean, there is a difference between...
No. I kept insisting because of the fact that I was seriously working on this particular transaction. I engaged a lot of people into it, and
Right.
I did that. Okay, so I did that. Now, the blessing in the disguise is this. The blessing into the whole of this effort which we have done is this, that okay, the rice and the whole rice market for Africa and all the commodity market for Africa is with us now through our company in Mombasa, you know, through our SAMS TQLMA Uganda. Now they are selling
Right,
it.
but
They are selling the rice, you know, they are selling the rice to everybody, you know, so everybody wants to make money. So we make the money, you know.
Okay.
We make money, and I think everything is fine. All these things has been, you know, taken care of. The rice can be sold at that price, okay, and it's there. I mean, so we are actually launching our brand, and not just this particular rice, but all kinds of rice, you know. And now,
Okay, Mufael, let me propose to you something so that I can. Okay, let me propose to you.
please.
Okay, listen, I am more or less close to solve the solution of buying gold in Africa and selling to our people, whatever, okay, to Emirates Gold and so. But I need well, my proposition is I need some working capital,
Okay.
and I will deliver 100% on a year return, okay,
Okay.
100% on a year basis. So I mean,
Okay.
it's not need to return that. I mean, maybe there can be a pre-payment agreement or something like that, but I'm sure that this will work. So if there is a chance to have somebody that can put $100,000,
Okay.
for example, we can sign. I mean, we can sign a contract, whatever. Okay, with that, we can show what we have.
Okay.
He can confirm, no, that we will work with these people, etc. Okay, so for example, in the case of Emirates Gold or Mr. Ali, so is there a chance that you and me, I mean, can find a solution for this?
I can allocate $110,000 for you.
Okay, that will be great because
That's it. Just work on the business plan. What is happening is
counting.
this, okay, because everybody now we are integrating this SAMS Climate Smart Fund in Canada.
Right.
Okay. And Canadian. Why I'm telling you this, because as soon as I register my company in Canada, SAMS TQLMA, you know, Canada, $200,000 is being given per company, and we'll be registering a lot of those companies in Canada after SAMS TQLMA is there. But just talk about our company, okay? So if we register our company in Canada, $200,000 is being given to us by the Canadian government as a grant.
Okay.
Okay, and October 15th is a deadline for that. So that is the reason we are, you know, everybody is excited about it, because we can really self-finance everything. So our Canadian company will be actually be getting that $200,000. Okay, even if I don't have to, I don't have to ask that money from anybody else. And whatever money my SAMS TQLMA Uganda Limited is making from rice transaction and everything else, that is a bonus.
Yeah, because for example, let's say what.
Because you know, whole
listen to this.
Pakistan major players, okay, big players in Pakistan are in the rice business, and now I have all of a sudden become the largest buyer of rice in Pakistan. So everybody wants to invest with me, you know. So I said, okay, good, come and invest with me. I will give you a benchmark return on investment. So that money is being accumulated. At least $7 million is being accumulated in Pakistan, you know, by the Pakistani big people, right?
Okay.
So that is happening. So that is so that way. What I'm simply saying is, for your proposal, you know, work on it exclusively. I will allocate $110,000, you know, for this transaction. There's no problem.
Right, but the point is, as I told you, I am on the process of involving this person from Chile, this young entrepreneur that I mentioned to you, Alexander. and he's bringing strong intelligence to the deal. For example, no, just to comment, he has been talking with an executive of G4S, okay, that lives, say, near. He's like how do you say, a neighbor on the place where he lives.
Okay.
And they are going to find out if in Mali they can use like Brinks, they can use G4S instead of and they will take G4S is a security company, you know, that I think it's related with, I don't know if with the French, but they are in all the African countries.
No, they are. G4S there's a good company.
G4S, yes, it's a very well known, G4S.com.
Right.
So the point is that Alexander is on a good disposition with myself, okay, and team with Emirates, with a source in Mali.
Okay.
And I am sure, Mufadal, that if this works in a very short period of time, maybe we can have a solution to cut the cake in Uganda. For example, for the 1 ton. So what will mean that? I mean, that means that our proposition will be not to take, of course, not to pay the 9 million at once.
Okay.
That are needed, but to do, say, in 20 pieces or something like that, so you can take care of that probably in less than 1 year.
Yeah,
in less than 1 year, you can carry the 1 ton, okay?
Right, exactly.
You can do 50 every 15 days, no? 50 kilos.
Okay.
So my proposition is, it will be important because maybe this can work fine with Alexander, maybe not. I do not know. This is a risk, okay, that I am taking.
Okay.
Because I am introducing him to the deal.
Okay.
And he's taking this seriously, okay? But I have to wait and see. But my point will be that with if I will have the working capital,
right,
it will be easier for me, for example, to speak with Alexander and say, okay, you put 10, I put 10. You put 20, I put 20.
Correct.
So
I agree.
We put the money, and then it's more simple, no? To the decision. The decision process is like more, how do you say? It's an equal basis, okay?
Correct.
So in that sense, it will be faster.
Good. So I will allocate. Because this thing is moving fast, because the rice needs to be acquired, it needs to be shipped, the money is coming for shipping the rice. So from that funds, obviously our profit is also reasonable in the rice. So I will allocate $110,000 for you, okay? For
right, but
this,
remember the I mean, at this stage, I spoke with Sakata today. Some probably it was like 6 hours ago,
okay,
more or less, or 5 and 30 hours ago. So it was his morning. Okay. And he asked me, no, Guillermo, what can I do for you? No, very gentle. No. And of course, the reason is there's no deal, Mufadal. So, I mean, the situation in Japan remains.
Okay.
Well, we already talked of this, so I mean, we are not going to suffer.
No. We are not. I'm not really considering that, because based on our last discussion, I am really not interested in that anymore.
Right. No, I understand, but I mean, this is a confirmation. I'm confirming that
it's okay. I think, so I think it's okay. I mean, if the deal is not working out, if Kevin Cody is not happy with, Mr. Sakata, and Mr. Sakata doesn't like Mr. Kevin Cody's terms, then obviously we cannot move forward, you see?
Right.
It's like Gabriel and you, you know.
Nothing is going to happen. Yes, there.
It's like Gabriel and you know. If you don't like each other, then the deal cannot continue.
No. Okay, but that.
I mean, it's like
Okay,
that, right?
listen. The thing with Gabriel, it's
Although Gabriel was a dumb guy, but
no,
Kevin is not dumb, and Mr. Sakata is not dumb either. You know, they are both
yeah,
super intelligent
Gabriel
people.
is not dumb, but you see, the point is that this guy Gabriel, from my point of view,
Mm-hmm.
it's very close to be a criminal behavior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I mean,
I don't
all
know.
these evidences are there, and that's the reason I decided to take care of him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, I don't
No,
like
I mean,
people hurting other people.
you
You know?
see, Mufadal, you know me for a while, okay,
Uh-huh.
and I do not lose my temper
I know that. I know that.
very
And
easily,
I
But
don't lose my
with
temper
this,
either. But when somebody is
mhm,
insulting, you know, you have to give them the peace of
yeah,
mind. Really.
right. So that's the point, no? I mean, I think that Gabriel is more or less like a mafia guy, and with the
It
mafia
looks
guys,
like it, and I mean, I will teach him a lesson because he doesn't know what
mhm,
kind of mafia guy I am dealing with. You know, I still know the
okay.
mafia guys from 1980s. You know, in Detroit and Chicago.
Yeah, of course. If I will be of the mafia, he will be dead already. I mean, so that.
No, I mean, I know these people, okay, and they are my students, and you know, I've been working with
Mhm.
them. So you know, and I
Okay.
want to reform them also. That's the reason
Hmm.
they respect me, because I'm a professor
Okay.
and I'm doing good for their children. You know, so now everybody respects me for that, and so we can take care of the criminals. There is no issue there, okay, and they will be locked up.
Hmm.
And it's a Chinese philosophy of making criminals, do all the hard work, 18 hours a day,
Okay.
and then
Re, re,
feed them a little bit, and if they die, they don't care.
right. Regarding the situation with Japan, I have my own idea.
Mhm.
Of course, Mr. Cody, I don't know. No, maybe he's a little risky. No, because
Mhm.
if you make a change,
Mhm.
a strong change on a draft, just because you think you have the right to
Mhm.
do that,
Mhm.
maybe himself or yourself, you're not considering what can happen.
Mhm.
But I have I have an idea. No, an idea is
Mhm.
that the work that Walter Padilla was doing, he has been strongly irresponsible. No,
Mhm.
because he knew. I mean, he knew that if this there is a draft that from September, from August 26th, more or less, or
Mhm.
September 1st, that
Right.
was signed. I mean, August 26th, there was a draft signed by Mr. Cody,
Right.
and it had very clearly on the second line, I mean, of the procedures,
Mhm.
that the SKR and the serial numbers of the gold bars were requested.
Right.
And that's a change, because initially the document that was signed before with me,
Mhm.
it was Brinks that was going to verify the serial numbers in Japan.
Right.
So nobody was asking for the documents. You understand? So that's
Mhm.
a different.
Correct.
And if Walter does not understood that really that was not going to progress, he has been highly responsible, no? Because he would have needed to
Mhm.
act, talking with Mr. Cody,
Okay.
saying, Kevin, I believe that Sakata is not going to accept that, so you better turn down, no, this proposition, no, turn
Mhm.
down, because if
Right.
not, and that's what has happened. I mean, so they have tried to act, how do you say, fiercely. They have
Mhm.
tried to act very bravely, no,
Right.
asking this,
Mhm.
and nothing is happening. So Mr. Sakata is like very quiet,
Right.
very not making noise. No, he's
Uh-huh.
not angry
Right.
with me, and with
Yeah, I mean,
well,
they were dealing it. I mean, we were out of the picture. We have provided all the
Yeah.
information, data,
Right.
everything they needed. So we have
Right.
done our
Right.
part. But now the good news is this, okay, Guillermo,
Mm-hmm.
out of this whole situation, the good news is this, that I told people, because, you know, based on this thing, deal was not moving forward. And it has
Mm-hmm.
been like this for last 2 years, basically.
Right. Right.
Aurora deal never materialized, you know. 2 years ago also they
Yes.
didn't cooperate.
Yeah.
And now also it's the same situation, right? So now
Right.
and obviously all the plans for buying Australian gold mines and, you know, doing all the
Right.
good work was based on that transaction.
Right.
And it
Of
is
course.
now
Mm-hmm.
officially signed also recently between H&T World Limited and, you know, TradeCo Inc. So recent document
Right.
is also there. They've officially signed the transaction and everything. And I actually proposed this to Dr. Ugoji,
Mm-hmm.
because, you know, I mean, we want money to do all our projects, you know, in Nigeria, and signing the contract with NNPC exclusively with the Nigerian government. So all the BLCO, Bonny Light crude oil, we get the exclusive rights of selling Bonny Light crude
Mm-hmm.
oil. I'm working on that.
Right.
So for that,
Mm-hmm.
we need money, right? So we need to
Right.
transfer
Of course.
foreign direct investment into Nigeria. Okay. So I
Mm-hmm.
gave the proposal to Dr. Easy that, okay, I mean, we have Japanese gold available. All right. We have Hong Kong bullion available, and the lawyer is in London. And you know all the lawyers, so you are a very senior lawyer in London yourself. Now in United Nations, you know, working for UN in New York. So you've got a lot of power, all right? And
Mm-hmm.
everybody
Okay.
sort of receives orders from New York, you know, and do the things which they need to be done.
Okay.
So I told her that, you know, all the doctors, etc. in UK is also interested in working with us, good Pakistani doctors. And all the
Mm-hmm.
Pakistani billionaires are also based in London. They make the investment in London. And this lady knows all of them. All right. So I
Okay.
told her that what we should do is this, that I am not going to be, although I've signed the contract of 5,300 metric ton with TradeCo Inc., but I don't believe that they have the money really to buy that quantity of gold. And I am not interested in selling it to them at 5% discount, because we are selling it to the masses at 2% discount without really moving the gold from metal ore or Mitsubishi refinery. The gold will remain in their custody, in our ownership. Okay. And,
Mm-hmm.
you know, 3%, you know, we are selling it at 2% net, then 3% is available for you. You calculate the amount and I will transfer all that money to Nigeria to buy an NPC.
Mm-hmm.
She got excited about the whole thing, you know.
Who is she? Who is she?
That doctor, you know, Ogoji, that
Ugoji.
lawyer, you know,
Mm-hmm.
which I introduced you to, right?
Yeah.
She,
Right.
yeah. So she is a very powerful lady. And now another good news for you is this, okay? I'm going to have a meeting today again with another group. And
Mm-hmm.
that group is a lady based in Kenya, Nairobi, okay?
Okay.
Very powerful lady, you know, rich lady. And
Mm-hmm.
there is a Chinese businessman, okay, from China.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Okay.
have he's based in New York, okay. And today we are
Mm-hmm.
having a meeting, and they are interested in really investing in Pakistan, and they will be shipping all the, you know, plants of PPEs, you know, which they were making in China. Now nobody is buying their PPEs because United States has put a ban on them, you know. So all that
Mm-hmm.
equipment and machinery is going to be coming to Pakistan. And that will
Okay.
become part of our industrial park in Pakistan. And then we will be manufacturing the PPEs, and then it will become a made in Pakistan product, climate smart, made in Pakistan product.
What is a PPE? What is a PPE?
I mean, all the things which, you know, people need, you know, gloves, nitrile gloves,
Ah. Okay.
everything,
Mm-hmm.
everything which China
Okay.
manufactures, right? And now
Right.
China cannot sell it because US is the only huge market for them. And
Mm-hmm.
UK and Europe follows USA. So, you know, I
Right.
mean, the Chinese are really dried up now, in big trouble
Okay.
financially. Okay.
Okay.
So all the equipment and machineries and plants which are available in China, they will be coming to Pakistan. And
Okay.
this guy, you know, who is based in New York, Frank, you don't have to pay a single cent. You know, I mean, he will be investing in everything. He has got the money
Mm-hmm.
to invest. So he says, Mufaddal, you
Okay.
take care of the operation, you set up your industrial parks. I will make sure that all the machineries and equipment which is available now and which we can buy it at a very, very good price because they are all bankrupt now, you know. So those equipment and machineries will come to you, and then you manufacture all the PPEs, you know, because the COVID-19 is not going away. And, you know, you can
Right.
manufacture the mask and gloves and everything, you know, and supply it from Pakistan.
Mm-hmm.
So they love the idea, they like the concept, and today I'm going to be meeting them also, you know, so that it will be taken care of.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So a lot of
Okay.
good news are coming from all directions, you know.
Yeah, right. Okay, Mufadal.
And thanks to you, it is coming, okay? Thanks to you. Why I'm telling you thanks to you because all the discussion and strategies which we have developed, okay, and I have published it, okay,
Okay.
actually, you know, helped everybody understand that what we are made of, you know, what kind of team we have, what are we thinking about, and you know, our objective is really to help everybody out.
You mean your strategies or my temper?
No.
What
Remember,
works?
you asked me a lot of difficult questions, you know,
Yes, of course.
in the last meeting which we had, right?
Mm-hmm. Ah, right. Where is the money? Things like that.
Yeah, where is the money? Who is SAMS? Who are you in the SAMS?
Yeah.
You know, so that
Yeah,
was
and
a very
you were very strong. You replied to me. If you not believe this and
right.
that, I mean, I was well.
Actually, when I
I
reviewed that meeting, when I reviewed the meeting, I thought
yeah.
that it was a very, very good meeting and it actually provides a very good introduction about our company. Okay.
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
I simply said, okay, it was a board meeting between us, you know, but then I changed the
Mm-hmm.
title of that, you know, presentation. And I said, well, this is a strategy for really helping the world, you know, which we have developed now. And now
Mm-hmm.
I think we are in a position to help everybody out with PPEs and food, you know, and climate
Mm-hmm.
smart medicine to really take care of the COVID-19 situation. And now today, the American, you know, that the total death has gone to 1 million, okay,
Right.
COVID-19. And today they've announced a new test also, which only cost $5. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So now my plan is this to buy really 7 billion of those tests from the manufacturer, negotiate the
Okay.
best price with this Chinese guy. We will manufacture
Mm-hmm.
those tests in Pakistan, and then we will give it free to everybody when they become TQLMA club members.
Okay.
That's a good plan, right?
Right. Yes. Yes.
So that is what I'm proposing now. And, you know, I mean, that's a thought just came because, you know, these manufacturing units are coming to Pakistan from China.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we will be really now making it.
I have a better proposition. I mean,
Okay.
same
Right.
as the 100,000 that I have
Uh-huh.
requested. Okay, as a working capital.
Right.
This is a proposition, Mufadal. Um, you speak with Ugoji. We need a club of some government or millionaires friends.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Okay.
listen to this. For example, I am a millionaire, no, Guillermo.
Okay.
I'm the millionaire, and I
Right.
work with
You
you.
are. You are. No,
Yeah,
no, you are.
I work
Actually,
with you,
your
and
work.
I say I want to donate
No.
$100 million. No,
As a
but listen,
director of
listen.
HNT
Yeah, but
Limited, you own, you know, about $1.5 million today.
right,
The
yeah.
worth
But listen to
as a director.
listen to the Thanks.
Okay, go
Listen to
ahead.
the proposition.
Billionaires Club.
I
All right.
want millions. I want to donate $100 million.
Good.
Okay,
No problem.
and I donate to you. So how it works?
Okay.
50 million goes to the people,
Okay.
50 million goes to the goals,
Okay.
and we give to the people 100% on a year basis.
Okay. Sounds good.
How
Sounds
do you
very
like
good.
that?
Sounds very, very good. Why not? Millionaires would love it.
Yeah, I mean, so
I mean, they
the
are making
gold
money,
beef.
they are doing good work. Who will say no to it, you know?
So the people. I mean, that was probably one of your proposition that was not working.
Mhm.
People
Mhm.
that it's the poors, okay,
Mhm.
or the not poors,
Mhm.
whatever, okay. They
Right.
are not going to put one PGC or two PGCs because they do not understand. They want to eat
I know.
bread and milk, so they are not
No,
really.
I know.
I'm
That is the
talking.
reason I am not even talking about that anymore,
Mhm.
because
Yeah,
what we are
but I
talking
mean
about is
the
this.
millionaires,
Yeah, they understand.
100 million is nothing. Okay,
Yeah, exactly. And there
so
are a lot of millionaires.
the
There are a lot of
proposition is
millionaires out there.
50 million goes
Hmm?
to raise $50 million
Right.
goes to make say 50 million enrollment of people, 50
Mhm.
million people.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
$1 for each person. Okay,
Okay.
and we will make a gold business round,
Mhm.
okay, round
Mhm.
and round,
Right.
and we will put for every dollar on a year basis, we put 100% a
Right.
return.
Exactly.
I
Perfect.
think
Perfect solution.
that's very fair, no, for your.
Oh, exactly. Perfect solution. Millionaires would love the idea. And I think what we need to do is this. This NGO which we are forming, okay,
Mhm.
in Japan, all right, on Mr. Sakata's and my father's name, which I proposed, right? So
Okay.
what we can do is that NGO can really, do these kind of millionaires deals only, okay? It's okay, we don't waste time on small things because, this is a millionaires club. And here we are going to be really doing good work, and not be a, fake kind of NGO. This will be a good foundation, and this
Mhm.
foundation will become the benchmark foundation of the world doing good work. So I think
Mhm.
that's a very, very good suggestion, and we should be doing it. And discuss that also with Mr. Sakata, that we are really moving forward now, and try to get any amount of quantity of gold which Mr. Sakata has, we can purchase that.
Right, but I think that Mr. Sakata has to rest in peace for a moment. I mean, what
No, it's
I was
okay. But what
thinking.
I'm saying is this, that I mean, we are moving forward, and once the performance, and everybody, everybody will wake up and jump out of their seat and work 18 hours a day for us when they see our money in HSBC account UK.
Mhm. Okay.
Once we execute one project, and the money is there in our account, there is no reason why people, will not work 18 hours a day for us. They will.
Mhm.
They will. And I'm actually now, simply because, our mission, Guillermo, we never changed anything in our mission. And now I'm telling you this, okay? I'm telling you this. 7 billion people into $5, right? 7 billion people. This test, which they are introducing today, will cost $5, correct?
Okay.
So if we can ask everybody to just become a member for $5, and we will give them this test free. So how much money do we have now? $35 billion is in our pocket. And I will manufacture it. And if we just make one, dollar per this test kit, per test, when we manufacture it in Pakistan, see amount of money we can make. These tests will continue, all right? And this
Mhm.
test
Right.
is not given once, okay?
No, you take every month,
I
every
mean,
two months.
it's going to continue, this test
Yes.
kits is going
Mhm.
to be selling now for good,
Right.
COVID-19 is not going away,
Mhm.
all right? So, I mean, that
Or
is a wonderful, proposal and a plan. And so, the money is there, money is available. And that's exactly what I'm going to be discussing with this Frank, you know, who is based in New York and who's a Chinese, and he wants to get us all the equipment and PPE plants, you know, into Pakistan. And
Right.
Pakistan will become
I have been reading the mails of these brains that are changing mails with you and talking
right.
about the.
Exactly. You are in the loop, right? You know what is going
No,
on.
I am, yes, but they are brains. I mean, the business. I think nothing. No, I mean, so or they are entrepreneurs,
No,
businessmen. What
they are all inventors. They are
inventors?
all
Yes.
scientists.
Mhm.
They are all high profile engineers. Okay.
Mhm.
And everyone wants to do good work, but they don't have the money to do it.
Yeah,
They don't have
that
the money to
happens
do it. And I am the
normally.
only person who is now leading the group, because I am the only one who is telling them that I will invest in everything. Give me a good
Mhm.
business plan, give me a good proposal, and I will invest in, you know, putting homeless into homes and give them a Christmas gift. So it's 3 months time, right,
Mhm.
to execute the project of
Right.
really housing all the homeless of the world. And they are ready. They are ready to build. And you know, the beauty of
Okay.
this whole thing is this, Guillermo. You know, the business plan which C4H has developed. You've seen that, right? The model, $2.38 million for 110
Mhm.
homes, right?
Right. Right.
You've seen
Mhm.
that, right? I mean, we have published that. So now,
Yeah.
actually, you know, this home costs us about, say, you know, with all the infrastructure and everything, $21,000, right?
Mhm.
So if you
Right.
appraise this home in Canada or in USA, the appraisal value is something like $50,000 to $60,000.
Mhm.
Okay, so basically
Oh.
that is the worth of the community which we are building, and it will be much more because this is not a normal home. This is a disaster-proof home. This home will float. You know, I mean, so it can never be destroyed. It's a 50-year
Mhm.
guarantee they are, you know, is being given to us, you know, by C4H.
Mhm.
Regarding
Okay.
these homes. So he says, well, Mufaddal, I mean, you are in a good shape, man. You are getting this for $2 million, you know, $3 million. And from each community, you will be making $50 million yourself, you know, selling it. Sell it. Everybody would love to live
Mhm.
in a house like this.
Okay.
And I'll exclusively make it for you. I said, very good, my friend, no problems at all. So now that is happening. And today he invoiced me because 1% of this, you know, $2.38 million is something like $23,000 to, you know, start the process, the planning
Mhm.
process, and, you know, doing all the work and everything. So I told them that, yeah, no problem. As long as, you know, Heidi Little and the lady who is actually giving us the land in Texas and in Canada, and our, you know, core team, which is Dr. Paul
Mhm.
Olivier, Richard Nelson, and Kane, they have to really approve this, because in every community, Wheel of Life Farm School is going to be in the center for sure.
Mhm.
Okay, and in every
Okay.
community around my Wheel of Life Farm School, you know, these solar roof, you know, domes and solar roof will also be around that farm school, so that they can produce the food, because your
Okay.
homes which you are proposing is not producing food. Okay,
Mhm.
so those homes will be in the periphery where people will live, and then these homes, Wheel of Life Farm School and the solar roof technology, you know, which I have actually published, you know, in my last video, you know, the
Mhm.
whole detail of solar roof. Wonderful technology,
Yeah.
fantastic engineering. All right. So now
Mhm.
Richard is, you know, building those, you know, solar roof. So every community will have solar roof. Every community will have in the center Wheel of Life Farm School, you know, which will be built with, you know, Kane and Dr. Olivier's model. And then around that, you know, we can build all different kinds of homes, you know, using different technologies.
Mhm.
You
Okay.
know, they like the idea. They love the idea. Okay. So it's good, you know, because all the technologies will be demonstrated. out there. And we will
Mm-hmm.
definitely use the best technology, to build these homes now. So everybody's in alignment.
Okay.
Today I told this guy, Eric Williams, that okay,
Mm-hmm.
you are running a global network, right? And basically I'm an ambassador, in Pakistan, and they have ambassadors in every country, and huge network of people. Okay, they have it.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked him a question: do everybody have $2 in your network? So obviously, I mean, he cannot say no. So I said, well, all C4H global members in your network should become a member of TQLMA club for $2. So now then you become part of my family.
Mm-hmm.
And after you guys become part of my family, then I can only, because we give business only to the family members.
Okay.
We don't do business with outsiders.
Mm-hmm.
So if President Trump wants to become a trillionaire, he has to become a member of TQLMA club. you know
Mm-hmm.
so
Okay.
we work with members only. So I mean that was, he was quiet. After that, so I said,
Right.
that's it. We don't,
Uh-huh.
the money is there. Money is there, my friend. And but you don't know, you do not know how to really extract it. Because I'm the only person in the world who is really putting 10 cents in a dollar. If you have a dollar, I'm not even interested in your dollar. I'm going to be simply putting 10 cents in your pocket. Just transform your
Mm-hmm.
money into gold, and that's it. So
Mm-hmm.
now, I mean, nobody can say no to it. So that is the beauty of the whole thing.
Right.
So now I think we are really, Guillermo, moving forward. Okay. So think in that fashion. And, I mean, South America, a lot of opportunities. Okay. Lot of opportunities
Mm.
in, building
Yeah.
these Wheel of Life farm schools. And, I'm more interested in all the livestock, wonderful kind of animals you guys have, cattle and everything else. So we will be actually, making a community which is global. So all the animals of all different kinds of breeds will also be living together in our Wheel of Life farm schools. So that will
Mm-hmm.
be wonderful,
Okay.
you know, and we can cross them, do cross breeding, and wonderful kind of research will happen, you know,
Mm-hmm.
in these
Okay.
farm schools. So I will share. We conclude, and I will share the note of uh, you know Lloyd Helferty, the gentleman who is leading the whole discussion, which you are
Mm-hmm.
part of
Okay.
also. So if you like to join today, we have a follow-up meeting today at 8 p.m. Pakistan time. Okay,
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Pakistan time, 11 a.m. And I think you are probably in the CC list, right? So the last
Right.
message of Andrew, I mean the gentleman from LA,
Mm-hmm.
he has planned the meeting, follow-up meeting, and we have formed a
Mm-hmm.
group now. Okay, because I was talking about C4H, so everybody likes the name now, Cure for
Mm-hmm.
Humanity. So he has made another
Okay.
C4 group, C4H group, which is known as Climate Smart, collective construction, something like group. So those are all 4 C's also, which he is
Mm-hmm.
actually is making that group now. So that group is also known as a C4 group, C4H group.
Okay.
So wonderful. I think everybody is coming together. You are welcome to participate if you want to, and if you have a time. I will
Mm-hmm.
introduce you also as my gold man. All right.
Okay.
And then you can come up with that, come prepared with all the kind of opportunities, etc., which we have in South America. And your proposal for creating this Millionaires Club, and your introduction to our Japanese project and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
everybody will have opportunity to talk about it, and you can definitely prepare, and in 2 or 3 or 5 minutes talk about that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I will try. I don't know, but I will try, Mufal.
Yeah, if you feel comfortable, okay?
Sure, I
Join
will let
us.
you know.
Yeah, join us at 11 a.m. Otherwise, I mean, there's no, I mean, I am actually a spokesperson from our group. So, you know, if you don't feel comfortable, don't be there.
Right.
Okay.
No problem. I will let you know.
All right. So,
Okay.
I mean, the link is there. You don't need to let me know, but if you feel like, you know, coming and listening, you know, you can.
On the mails, no? The link is on the mail or where?
Yeah, it is in the email, you know, the link is in the email.
Right.
You have to check the email, which was sent by, I think, Andrew. Andrew is the name of a gentleman in Los Angeles who is planning the whole thing. Okay. But I mean, these are all, the discussion will be all technical and high profile, you know, very, very technical discussion. So you might not, but I mean, you will enjoy it because you are an engineer yourself, you know. You can see what kind of technologies are available out there, and then you can link up, because I know some very, very good Spanish professors, you know, Spanish speaking professors. So, you know, I mean, all of those can be linked up also, you know, in good universities in South America.
Okay.
All right.
Sure, Mufadal.
So
Let me see how is my schedule and I will let you know. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And just give a call to Larry Fortner. I'm going to be sleeping after this call. Give a call to Larry Fortner and explain him the whole Gabriel and ODMX episode and the next steps.
Okay, sure.
So he can
Call
take care
him
of
then.
He can take care of these guys, you know.
Okay, I will call him on the morning.
Please do.
My morning.
Please do. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you very much, Mufadal. Take care.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.